Hello plant family, we are here at the front of the garden center and the fall weather is here and it's feeling a little bit of brisk, which means it's perfect time to plant our fall bulbs. Now remember, fall bulbs are any of those early springing flowering plants that you see in early spring, so your tulips, alliums, your garlic you can plant, crocuses, all of those you want to get in the fall. If you start looking for those in March, you aren't going to find them and you're going to miss out. They won't be blooming this next year for you. So you got to plant them now in the fall. You'll find them at all your garden centers. We got a great selection here of some new varieties. I picked out this beautiful snow crystal variety here. Now on the back of the package here, you'll always see the height of the flower. So when you're planting, you want to make sure you put your taller ones in the back, your shorter ones in the front, and then it will say the date that it blooms on. So you'll have an early blooming, mid blooming, and late blooming bulb. So make sure that you sort of integrate those into your landscape so you got a little bit blooming at all times. The next thing you will see is the depth to plant on. And when I'm planting my tulip bulbs, I want to plant them about 6 inches deep. So that is about this deep on this trowel here. This is a bulb planting trowel, so I can dig my hole, pull it up, drop my bulb right in there, and it's at the proper depth. I have dug a hole here. I'm going to plant all these in a mass grouping. I love doing mass groupings with my tulip bulbs, and just a few little steps that I'm going to do. So I've dug this hole down 6 inches deep. I've removed my mulch off the top here. I have a little bag prepared here with my tulip bulbs in, and remember, tulip bulbs have a little point on them. Roots come out of the bottom, the pointy part goes to the top. That's really important. And then I have some sulfur powder, and the sulfur powder is going to help prevent any rotting. So if you have a really wet area, I'm just going to put a little bit of that sulfur powder into this bag. And then I'm going to close it up and kind of mix it around like I would shake and bake. So just kind of get those bulbs coated with that sulfur powder. And again, this is going to eliminate any funguses and rotting on those bulbs. So this is an important little step. Then I'm going to take these bulbs out. If you have a heavy clay area, dig the hole down a little bit deeper than 6 inches and backfill with some nice sharp sand or rock so that it has some nice drainage. And then I'm going to set these bulbs into the hole, and we'll do a close-up of this for you. And make sure they're not touching. And I usually say about a hand width apart. I'm just going to set them into this hole. Just like so. And I can even dust around them with the remaining powder that's left in the bag. And then I'm going to add some bone meal. Bone meal is an important step. Just like us, we need food. So this just adds some extra nutrients. I'm going to stick those in, a couple handfuls in around these bulbs here. Give them some nice nutrients. And then I'm going to backfill. And when I backfill, I'm going to do this gently so the bulbs don't tip over. I have my nice soil here. Just going to backfill right on top so that these are put to bed for spring blooming. There we go. Then I have the mulch. I love putting cedar mulch on top. That keeps the weeds down. If you put cedar mulch about 2 to 3 inches deep, you're not going to get any weeds coming out. You'll just have your beautiful tulip bulbs. And then we're ready to go. That's all you need to do. These bulbs are ready to bloom in the summertime, so come visit us under the windmill at Acheson Central, Saskatoon, or online at dutchgrowers.com.